So I wanted to share something that I've been observing and I feel like will be very important to remember this week. And I received a lot of feedback from my clients, and I realized the same pattern in my own journey, where we will realize and see and find ourselves in situations this week where we crave something that we once had before. That can be a relationship, it can be a job, it can be living in a certain place, it can mean so many things, but what we are craving right now is something that we already know and something that in the past gave us some sort of security, safety, comfort, right, nurturing. And usually as humans we attach that to people, right? So relationships, past relationships, places, so maybe somewhere where you've been before, a place that you've visited before, or maybe even craving just to be at home, be with your parents, be close to people that know you for a very long time. And the reason for that is because we are faced with so much change and so much transformation and unknown territory, really. And I made that analogy in my previous podcast episode as well. It's like a child that wants to explore the world and is all excited about it, but then the minute the child moves away from the parent, the child looks back and is like, wait a second, is this safe? Like, is it really safe? And then at some point a child wants to come back after exploring, right? And wants to have the closeness to the parents again in order to feel safe. And then feeling safe, you can integrate whatever you've explored and experienced. And I feel like that's something that we will have, or a challenge that we have to navigate this week, to understand that the things that you long for right now, and even if that's, oh my gosh, I want to be back with my partner again. Why am I missing that person so much? It's not really about the person, it's about the vibration and the feeling and the way that person, the situation, the place made you feel about yourself, the safety, the security. And we are still learning how to feel safe and secure and anchored in ourselves in the midst of all the chaos, right? And so the mastery right here is for us to learn even more to not attach security, safety onto people, places, things, and to understand that the feelings that come up, right? The feeling of, oh my gosh, I want to be nurtured, I want to be held, I want to be safe. That's something, an invitation, so to speak, from the universe to give that to ourselves, by ourselves, right? And to not feel like because we feel this way, we have to go back. That's not the intention of that feeling. We don't feel that way because it's the right thing to go back. No, it's just an invitation for us to amplify the level of self-love, nurturing, security, safety that we can deliver and provide for ourselves. And so I think that's really important for us to remember, because when everything is changing and everything is uncertain, of course we crave nurturing, we crave familiarity, I can't even speak. We crave all of that. That's only natural. And so how can you give yourself that feeling of, I'm safe, I'm supported, I'm anchored? I provided you with a couple of resources in the previous episode, how to feel safe and anchored in November, and I think that's really important for us to plug into our soul and ourselves, right? And honestly, that topic will probably be something that we will realize or see within ourselves over the next years, because when Neptune is squaring the node, so basically squaring our evolution as a collective, Neptune is also illusions. So it's like the stuck in between, oh my gosh, I buy into the illusion that the past was safer, right? That was better because I felt better. Yes, of course, at some point in the past you felt better, but then there were so many things that triggered your evolution, that triggered the shit out of you, that basically made you want to give up on life, where you were not safe and you're not secure, right? And so where you really, also disconnected from your soul. So from the soul's perspective, no, we have to move forward. We just have to see things from a different perspective. Even the feelings that come up relative to, I was safer, I was better with that person. It's probably not the full story. It's just one side of the story. There was also the part of the story where this place didn't make you happy, where you wanted to move away, where you had to move away from your parents, from people, from all of these things, right? So it's like about seeing everything from both sides of the story. And of course a part of you felt safe, felt secure with that person, that relationship, but then another part was like, no, that's actually stopping and blocking your evolution, right? And that's why you moved on, right? And so that's a theme that we will probably work with over the next couple of months, really, when Neptune is squaring the nodes. Don't buy into the illusion that the past was better. It really wasn't. It really wasn't, because otherwise we wouldn't be here. I'm excited to hear how you navigate this week. It's a big one, I know, and that's why I wanted to record a video about that. Thank you for my clients who reminded me of that lesson, or basically shared with me that this is something that came up for them, because it made me realize why I miss home, why I miss even Germany, even though I don't want to live there and it's cold right now, so why do I even miss it? And I understand, oh, it's not about the place, it's more so about the feeling of being nurtured, being held, being safe, being certain about the people in my life, or feeling close to the people that I know, that I have around, like, you know, people that I know for a long time. Anyways, so don't buy into the illusion that the past was better. It really wasn't, otherwise we wouldn't be here. From a soul's perspective, it all makes sense, and I'm sending you so much love and a big virtual hug and a lot of grounding right here.